Now let's talk about HVAC marketing. I want to talk about the step-by-step process of how to market your HVAC business. How to market your heating, cooling, and ventilation company. Whether you are an appliance repair company or you're an installation company, you are a commercial HVAC company, whatever you are or whatever you represent, stick around. It is going to take you 3 seconds, but it will make a world of a difference for this channel and to me if you can like, subscribe, and share this video on social media. But once you have done that, let's continue. HVAC marketing is people complicate it too much, forgetting that the simplest of things, the most impactful things are simple, quick, and very easy. And mostly they are very cheap. But most people complicate HVAC marketing so much to a point where that they have no idea what they are doing or where they are heading. And remember, you're not a marketing executive. You're not in charge of a marketing team. You're not the marketing director. You're a head technician, or you're a business person who has a HVAC business. So if you complicate this process, if you make this process so complex, then it is going to be hurting you directly. It is going to ruin your mood every day. It is going to give you sleepless nights every day. And that is why you simplify marketing for a HVAC business. So I'm going to be very simple. And I'm going to start from what you can do today and achieve results. And the first thing I want to start to set up a social media account for your business. And in this case, I want to choose Facebook. My choice of Facebook is very strategic. Why? Facebook users are the new homeowners. They are the homeowners. You'll notice that as new platforms emerge, they attract the younger generation. Facebook users are generally at least around 30 to 40 years. That is where they lie. So you want to be there. So set up a Facebook business platform. That is step 1. Step 1, set up a Facebook business profile. Optimize this profile. Make sure that you have indicated your company, your location, the services that you offer, your service hours, your service area. Make sure that you have indicated everything on your profile. It is the starting point of showing your business exists. You don't even need to have a physical office first, because this is a very good office, a very good starting point. And the thing with Facebook is that this is a social platform. If you want to make sure that you are only interacting with people within that location, you can do promotions within that location that you want to offer. If you want people to like your business in that location, you're going to run a Facebook-like campaign for that specific region. So you want it so that you can put your word out there very easily. Sometimes it is very cheap to do this. So make sure that you have set up that platform. You can pick any other platform, but I'm choosing this platform for a reason. Number 2, set up a website. Don't set up a website that is hosted by someone else or you have no control of. You want to have a website that you control. Your domain, make sure that you control that domain. You control the development and you control the content. When you're starting out, there is a tendency for you to want to go for something that maybe it is already preset or maybe something that is already there, but it is going to give you trouble in future. If you set up a website that is hosted on a third-party platform and it happens that you don't want to use them for your next phase, then it is going to hurt you. Today's a website can be very cheap. If you have the right person to guide you through this, developing a website is not expensive. The content that you put inside that website is the one that is expensive. And today you can use artificial intelligence, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Bard, you can use... There are tools, there are AI tools out there that can help you with content creation. So don't worry about that. So you want to make sure that you own these platforms. And once you have set up your website, I want you to set up a Google business profile. And by extension, you can set up the Bing business profile. Now you have your Facebook, you have your website, and you have your Google business profile. Those three things. And those three things are the things that we are going to use to do all the marketing that we need for this business. Facebook is going to bring us closer to the community because we can engage with the people locally. Your website, we are going to optimize this website for local search. So we are going to use this website as the main, or the nucleus of your business. It is going to be the nucleus in this sense that everything is going to come back to our website. This website is going to be designed in a very simple way. It will have the landing page, the home page. It will say who we are, the services that we offer, where we are at, who we serve, and maybe our process. The about us will say, just give a background of who we are. And then you are going to have service pages. These service pages are going to be dedicated landing pages. These dedicated landing pages are going to be these are going to be the landing pages. Every campaign that we are doing is going to bring people to these specific service pages. If someone is looking for air conditioning repair service, air conditioner unit repair, they are going to be redirected to that page specifically, where they are going to get all the information they need to make a decision to buy that service from us. It's going to simplify our search engine optimization significantly. So that is now very important, that our website has to have those three key features. And the last feature is the contact us, and we may have a blog page. Sometimes we may have a blog page, or maybe we'll have a portfolio page, whichever makes sense for our business. And in this case, we are going to use a blog page because we can have portfolio page, we can repurpose everything in the blog to have case studies and portfolio at the same time. That is the structure of our page. It's ours very simple, 5 pages, some maybe 6, and then we are done. And then the business profile pages. What do we need to do to these pages? We are going to set them up the same way we set up our platform, our Facebook platform, that we are going to make sure that every information that someone who wants to work with us needs can get that information through that profile. They can know our service hours, they can know our contact details, they can learn about us, they can know the services that we offer, a range of services. If possible, we are going to even give them price ranges for different services and all that, because we want them to make a decision there to buy from us. And now that we have set up those three things, our website will be the nucleus, and we have set up our website and all these three things. And now the starting point of our business is going to be organic, because we cannot bring people to our website when we don't have the information that they need. So we provide the right information. That is where copywriting comes in, website copywriting comes in. And website copywriting, search engine optimization, and website development tend to go hand in hand. If they don't work at the same time, if they don't sync, if they don't work together, you're going to have challenges with conversion, with audience retention, with the bounce rate, and all that. You don't want that. You want when someone comes to the website, they can there is everything that they need to make that decision that you want them to make. Because you want them to make that buying decision. You want them to buy your repair services. You want them to buy your maintenance plans. You want them to buy your installation plans, your replacement plans. You want them to buy those services. So we are going to create content that is going to go to each and every of these pages that we have seen. And we are going to use copywriting models that are going to work for that specific service. Sometimes when you are selling an urgent service such as a repair, the copywriting is different from the one that you give to a person who is looking for a replacement, because the person looking for a replacement, it is not very urgent. Probably that unit is still functional. So this person is looking around, is shopping, is looking at different options. So you want to have the right copywriting for each and every service along this within your portfolio or within your service range. So you want to be very clear in your copywriting. And copywriting now has to be followed up with search engine optimization. That is this content, and the principles of search engine optimization have to be adhered to. For example, did you do the research for the keywords? Are you optimizing for the right keywords, for the right topics, for the right audience? And then, did you create a good user experience, especially in the development? Did you create this content in a way that someone can follow through easily, in a very logical way, in a very simple way? Are they able to follow up and be able to give you, are you able to give this person a good experience? So this is all search engine optimization. So are the headings right? Are the sections readable? Are the keywords staffed, or they are distributed very well? So follow up with every search engine optimization best practice. Are the URLs telling the story? Is your HTML good? Is the code good? Do you have videos? Do you have the right keywords? Do you have the right tags? Do you have the right meta descriptions? All these things, they create a simple and very useful website. And once you have done that, now you are able to start your process. So for everything that we do, for example, we get a job, we are going to take pictures and a video of the process. Once we do that, the pictures and the videos are going to be repurposed into blogs, and these blogs are going to support our service pages. So they are going to be linked to the service pages. Every video, every picture, or every set of these two things is going to help us create a blog, and this blog post is going to be shared through the social media platform of choice, which is Facebook. And after that, we are going to repurpose some of the content for the Google Business Profile, and then the bulk of it is going to go to our website. We may choose to have a private YouTube channel. Sometimes we may have, because this is a local service, but if we still want to rank or to use the full features of, for example, YouTube, we can still use YouTube, public YouTube, and have our content hosted there, and it can still have a lot of other things, other benefits. But we might use just a private YouTube channel to host our videos so that we don't burden our website, instead of having to use our website to add all these videos. So now you have a very simple marketing. You have a very simple marketing process that you go out there, you complete a project. It means that that service is actively being sought. It's the simplest way of validating your project or your keywords. Because if someone out there is looking for that service, or you're serving that service, you're providing that service at that particular time, it tells you that that service will be needed exactly a year from now. It will be needed. It may not be needed today because maybe you did not rank for it today, but in a year's time, at this time of the season, that service will be needed by more people than that one customer. So that is why you are validating it by making sure that you have a video, you have several pictures, and you create blogs around this content, and then you repurpose this content for all these 4 platforms, all these 3 or 4 platforms that you have chosen. 5 platforms at most if you have a YouTube platform or a video platform. And remember, you can use full features of every platform. Don't have too many platforms that you're not using full features. Use full features of every platform. So once you have, but when you have videos, when you have images, make sure that you have curated these videos and these images for the purpose. Because sometimes having just the videos and the images, they don't tell the story. But now you have to come in and plug in the story. That is where you bring in the blog. Or sometimes you have to bring in an editor to help you with this. So your marketing up to this point, you hired maybe someone to set up your Facebook account. You hired someone to set up the website, to do the SEO, to do the copywriting, and maybe you have now hired someone to create a business profile for you. And now you can create all these other content alone. If you need help, that is when you hire out, for example, to a professional video editor, maybe a copywriter to help you with the blogs and storytelling. If you need someone to organize your portfolio in a way that it tells a certain story, you can hire out. But that is what you are doing at the moment. You have not spent money on things that are not tangible, or something that is not giving you value today and the future. And that's how you start your marketing. That before we can support any of this with paid advertising or search engine marketing or paid campaigns, we have already set up things that we think we own, things that we know that they are us, they are ours. And the overall cost of retaining these things is very minimal at the moment, because once you have paid your website hosting and the development, you only need to pay the hosting and the domain at the end of the year. If you have already set up your profile pages, then all you need is to update them. If there is any changes to the information that it's just update, and you can publish this yourself. So at the moment, the cost is minimal. Everything that we are bringing here on board, every content that we are bringing is also free, because you're creating this content, you're generating this content at work. You're not paying people to generate this content. Set up your phone correctly when you are maybe making a diagnostic. Make a diagnostic, tell us what you have done, or maybe show us what you're doing, then you're done. Close that video. If you need to send it to an editor, send it to an editor. If it needs to be sent maybe to the person creating the blog post for you, send it to that person. So it's that simple. And now the next phase is looking at the performance of the things that we are doing. This is a very simple but very strategic approach to marketing. That once I have set up my profiles and I have started publishing, I am publishing with a certain goal. I'm saying that this service was ordered today. Someone ordered a repair service for a furnace today. So I want to rank for this type of services in future. So I am creating content that is going to tell a story about this particular service that we are offering. I'll choose the keywords that I think I will be able to rank for a service that I think I'll be able to provide soon. So the metrics are very easy to follow, because you want to look at the impressions. Did your post get the right impressions? Did your post get the right number of clicks? Did people engage with you? If they engaged with you, did you engage with them? Did you respond on time? Because these are going to make or break your campaign. If, for example, someone submitted a request form through your website, and you did not respond within 3 to 5 minutes, you're losing serious business. And majority of service businesses, that is what is happening. They are only able to close very few calls. Very few emails are responded to. Very few people. In fact, majority of them are not giving organic leads a chance. Organic leads are going unattended. It's only when after they have paid for leads that they think that now they need to respond to them quickly. But the organic ones, they are neglected. You're going to find an inbox that is full of requests, that is full of people wanting that service, but no one is there to respond to that request. So make sure that you have optimized your response rates. Because before you even go to paid campaigns, which I'm going to finish with, that everything that now, if you're able to make sure that you are responding on time, you are able to achieve everything that you wanted to achieve through this organic method, a paid campaign. And now this paid campaign is going to be much easier because you already have an authority. You already have, remember, you're going to be charged more by paid advertisers if you don't look like an authority in a field. If you don't have that, you don't show that you are experienced, you have the expertise, you can be trusted, they're going to charge you more. And that is why we set up this base, so that by the time you are running any paid campaigns, whether it is Google ads, whether it's Google service local ads, whether it is YouTube ads, or maybe we are going to run Facebook ads, Bing ads, whatever ads we are going to run, we want to have an authority. We have to have a foothold of what we are starting. So it is important that we start this process right. When it comes to ads, we are running ads so that we can plug into the gaps, the service gaps that we are having. We are not getting enough business at the right time. We are getting sometimes business, too many businesses at one time, and then at certain times we don't have business. So we are running our ads so that we can plug into these gaps. And that is where now we are running ads. And running ads, again, it's about how you set up the ads. If you are setting up the ads right, that you want to sell a certain service, then you want to set up your ad for that specific service. If you ramp up all your paid campaigns into one, you're thinking that you just want to sell people your HVAC service, then it is going to be very difficult. But if you're selling a specific service at a specific time, to a specific person, for a specific purpose, then your campaigns start taking shape. They are easy to follow. I want to sell furnace repair. It is an emergency. Mostly it is an emergency. So I want to set up this service in a way that no one is going to send me an email, because if they do, it's as easy as a lost lead. So I want to make it very easy for that person to text us or to call us. Because if they do that, we are able to respond immediately. We can make that call immediately, and this SMS and this message or this call is attended to immediately, so that we can do this job immediately. And that is what a simple HVAC marketing campaign will look like. The very last part is that you want to make sure that you have optimized for conversion. Whether it is your organic leads or it is your paid leads, make sure that you have optimized for conversion. If you need to mark, for example, service ads that a job was booked, mark that job was booked, and once it is completed, mark that job as completed, and once it is completed, request that this person reviews your company, because if every good review helps you get more customers, become more trustworthy, look trustworthy. We are in the trust economy. So it is important that your social proof to be as good as it can get. So everywhere that you invite your customers, invite your past customers, you invite your present customers to review you. Every good 5-star you get out there, it's going to inspire someone out there to also trust you with their service. And that is my simplest way I can tell you about how to start a HVAC marketing campaign. A campaign to market your HVAC business in a very easy and practical way. If you loved this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and if possible, subscribe to our channel. We'll continue to deliver this type of content and this type of value to you and to many others. Thank you for watching.